Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Eileen's Creative Edge. I'm going to try this again tonight with my regular live video on Facebook here. I had been on a global live earlier at about 6 o'clock tonight, and I guess I had my camera the wrong way. So everybody got to turn their head sideways, so hopefully this time it'll work better. Hi, Wendy. I don't know if you watched the whole thing last time, but anyway. We are going to be doing some large alphabet cards, showing those. I'm going to be demonstrating one of them. I will also be using a couple of dies from another company just because we don't have anything like it. And I want to make some graduation cards tonight. So with that, I am going to get started. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Carol. This is just one, and I'm using some discontinued lovely lipstick foil paper on this one, but it just kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. So with that, I'll get started. We are going to be using a 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4 card base. We're going to be using the gold foil paper for this one. We're going to see what that looks like, and then it's just going to be scraps for the rest of it. So we'll see how that goes. And then we're going to be using the large alphabet, the word grad. When you have the large, you can only get so much across, it seems like. So, and then I have another brand, and I can't even remember the name of it right now. But it's a little, I'm not sure if you can see it, a little die of a hat with a tassel, and then a little jumping graduate. So this one is the boy. On this sample, we had a girl. So I will get started with this, and we'll see how we like it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this all across here. And sometimes it's a tight fit, and if it is, you don't want to put it all through at once then, because the worst thing that could ever happen is that you would cut, or you would get these dies on top of each other, and then they won't cut because they'll damage the cutting edges underneath. But if I have this figured right, it should go about perfect across. And I always get it lined up under here, and then I got to bring it over to my big shot. But I am going to do that off to the side here again because I have it set up on a little table. And if it moves, I will just rearrange it. Oh, I did a little bit, not bad. Oh, then of course it all went. Should just learn to do it on this right off the bat. I may start bringing my big shot back over. It doesn't seem to hurt till you guys watch it. But for tonight, I will still do it this way. So I'm going to run it through the big shot. And now when I bring it back over, we have to be careful because we want to keep the centers of our letters. But before I get into that, I am going to go ahead and cut these items out. Let's see, I think I have enough on here. Looks like that'll fit on that scrap. Looks like these two will fit on here, and my tassel should fit on here. So I think we're in business there. Okay, let me grab and get these cut out quick, and then I can put it together for you. I found these graduations at the scrapbooking store we had a mini retreat at, and I really liked them, so I did decide to grab them because graduation is one time I really do make quite a few cards, both for myself and for sale. So okay, I think we've got everything cut now as long as it comes out. So we will get our pieces together here. There's the hat, here's the tassel. Here are my pieces so I don't lose them. I'm hoping to let my gals do this, my class people do it tomorrow night. I am going to see, there's the little hat. So here's the graduate. Okay, so my scraps are good over there. He should be good. Oh, that little thing is hard. There we go. Okay. So, like I said, we want to make sure we keep these little pieces. The letters can be used on another project, but for tonight, we want the outline and the centers. That's what we're using on this project. So I'm just setting them up. It seems hard to believe, I know, but that is all we're going to be using. I don't want to lose that A, it's so tiny. Okay. Beautiful letters to use for a lot of things. Not just grad. We can probably use grandma or grandpa or grande, or because all you got to do is add an N, some other letters, and you got her made. So, got my letters up in my. Alrighty. So now I'm just going to use my green glue, or my liquid glue here. And I'm just going to go ahead and make my layer. And this I am going to glue on. And I'm going to get it in here pretty good. I want these pieces to lay down good. Don't want anything coming up. We're just kind of highlighting what's going to be discontinued so that if you like it and you haven't gotten it yet, you could still get in on it if it's not sold out, because it will be till the end of, or till June 3rd, and then our new catalog starts June 4th. So that's why we want to make sure everybody that wants it can get it. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to get these centers in about where they would be. It's really a pretty fast card. It's just making sure you had the right dies in the right places and didn't hurt them by cutting them all out at once. Got the R center here for the top. Slide it down just a bit. And then my little A that I was so worried about. We got it. Don't think I got any glue on that one, so that would get lost. All right. Now this is the harder one. I must have glue on me from working earlier tonight. I've been prepping for my class tomorrow night here in Benson, so if anybody still wants to come, let me know so that I can get you added to the group. Okay, well that's kind of drying. We're going to set to the side and we're going to put our little hat together. Now it has a little impression here, so I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this tip, and then I'm going to check to see which way is the right way, and I believe this is. So now I'll put it together. It wants to slide around. Too much in the air here. Oh boy. Trying to do it standing up, and I'm more of a tend to sit when I do my stuff. Okay, I think we got it. And now it's just a little tiny bit of glue on this little button. And I like having a tassel made. I've tried to make them out of baker's twine and stuff. It's doable, but it's a lot harder. So this is kind of nice when you can do it this way. I'm just gonna make sure I don't take that apart when I lift it up. Okay, that should do it for glue. Now what I'm gonna do is use dimensionals on the rest of it. So now I can turn over our graduate and the hat. And my hands are full of glue. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to put a couple of these on here. And then I'm going to put one down here. I'm going to cut up a couple. We also make mini ones, but I don't have those out here tonight. So I want them really small to kind of be in some of those hard to get places. Well, okay. Let's see, I wanted to put one. I don't know, right here I guess. I always manage to get it goofed up a little bit. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, then a little one here. And I'm going to try to cut one more little piece off here. Just about got it. I'm going to cut a little more off because I want to put one on that hat. And this was too big for the head. There. Okay. Now then. Okay. All right. I am going to try to put this together now. These dimensionals give such a good lift to projects. They really do give it dimension as its title. So then I like to just kind of place this one over the hat. Over the letters. And this guy is going to be kicking up on the bottom in the middle because he's a little bigger and jumping a little higher, I thought, than the other. It was just a really cute set, a gal and a guy. And it's just what we've seen so often at graduation. Everybody's so excited. They're hooting and hollering. It's just really nice to kind of portray that here. I don't know if you lose it on there or not. I'll have some samples here. I'll be showing you some other color combinations and things that I've come up with. And like I said, I haven't always gotten Stampin' Up! Papers on some of these because they're just not what I'm looking for certain items. So, okay, that's how that one looks. Now I've noticed that it kind of washes into it. You kind of lose it behind it. But this is how it looks. And then this was the lovely lipstick. Hi, Mary. Hi, Patrice. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lori. I just thought I'd take a chance here to say hi before. Any questions? I'm just doing a really simple, large alphabet thing. And then I'm going to bring my chair back here. And I'm going to show you the other projects I've made with the large alphabet. Okay, so like I said, we have the girl and the guy here. And I'll set those to the side here. I also got a different one. And this one had the silhouettes of a whole bunch of people. Again, I put them on dimensionals, put them up in the air. And I took the cutout. Okay, when I cut out the letters of the grad, I put them on here with a layer of lovely lipstick behind it, and kind of gives a shadow effect of a crowd. So one other one I did, I'd come across some paper in my stash, and here I took, it's a swirly gold metallic, and with, I don't know, it's just really cool paper anyway, and I put it on our Fresh Fig, which is being discontinued. It's one of the in colors going out. And I used the black on here, so you can see the difference. It does show up a lot better if you have it against something different versus that, you know, but you get the idea. And then I also did the technique, I believe this one was a trade, and I don't remember who made it. So I'll check and see if her name is in it. No, it's not. But it was the technique of the eclipse method. And this one where we randomly stamped hearts and did it. I might have shown this before, but again, it's a really good one to show you how that large alphabet gets used and stuff. So I just wanted to make sure that one was still out there for you. Then I did some the Designer Series paper, All My Love, and I just put them in with the regular, just raised them and didn't do anything different. And it's kind of like camouflage, kind of gives a shadow effect. Like I said, I have done this technique before for you, but I thought I'd just show you some of the examples. Inside, I finished it off with the coffee, oh man, I can't think of the name of the framelits, but anyway, I made it look like a cupcake and stuff, and so I thought it was kind of cute. And then one last one here is Make a Wish, and this one I went down again, and I thought I kind of need something here, so I still might be making a flower. I had a red daisy kind of started, but it's the wrong color. It should be lovely lipstick, so I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that something like that would look good with it? You know, I just thought if I put that in there and then put some kind of a center in there, but I wanted to use a different flower that matched more of these poppies or whatever flower they are. I'm not too good at flower names. And then tonight for my live, I had a banner that I featured with these large alphabet too, and I'm trying to unfold it the right way this time without getting it all tangled. So here was happy. Like some of you might have been on earlier and seen this, but otherwise it's new to some of you that hadn't seen it. And if you want to check that live hop out, it was done at 6 o'clock, but you can go on and then be sure you want to comment where you're from, because then you're in the drawing for my prize and stuff. So, 'cause we'll be drawing on the weekend. But here is this, using all the big letters and then cutting out some of the flowers from the paper. So with that, I'd like to again thank you for joining me. I have my May hostess code there if anybody would be interested in ordering any of this stuff. If you do order and it's over $150, do not use the code. The code is only for orders under $150, because then at $150 and up, you will earn your own hostess credits or rewards, I guess they're called. And you can find my store here, or there's a button at the shop now on my website or on my page. And again, I will be working hopefully this next week or two. I'll get out of daycare at the end of May. I'm really, really trying to get my blog up and going and all this stuff online. So with that, maybe there'll be lots of fun stuff we can do, and I'm going to switch to maybe some daytime classes so more of you can make those, and I can get home at a decent hour and not stay up so late. So that doesn't bother me usually. But anyway, with that, I thank you again for tuning in, and see you next week, same time. Bye-bye.